Dave Schrock, advisor in the College of Arts and Sciences and Education, talking to you about how does this class run? Is it fully online? Is it fully in person? And maybe a bit of both. Is it even on this campus? There are lots of things to consider, and it is honestly a little confusing. So let's clear up that confusion. So we'll go to the Student tab. And most times when you're thinking about this, it's when you're registering for classes or you're making plans for that. So we'll go ahead and click My Registration. And then we'll click Look Up Classes, and that's another video showing you how to do all that. But so we'll pretend that we've already looked up the classes, and we have found English 150, but we're trying to make some plans to see where these classes run and how and all that. We'll use the normal, standard, most common form, which would be fully in person. This is my friend Nate right down the hall. Professor Nelson has English 150, the 004 section, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 8:50. And those are the only days and times listed, and that is the only location listed, star 230. So that's your standard, normal, sort of common, in-person, fully in-person class. Now, a fully online class will look different, and some of the tip-offs here, so for example, my friend Dr. Samuel, also down the hall, same directions. I think those English people hang out together. Anyway, so English 150, the VL stands for virtual learning, so that's one tip-off that it's probably something different. The other tip-off is that Day says TBA. Well, the online work is to be announced. The location, well, there is now real location. Again, it's to be announced in terms of, probably on Canvas there. And the kind of the clincher here is saying fully online delivery. You got to make sure to look over in this attribute column to see how the class runs as well. So fully online class, again, there's no day and time. There's no location. You got the VL thing here, and you've got the fully online delivery. Now, some classes run in kind of a bit of both. You might call it a hybrid or something like that, but regardless, some of these run a little bit of both. So here is my friend Dr. Cullen, also down the hall in the same direction. English 150, the 002 section. So Monday, it runs from 2 to 250 in star 216. Now, the rest of it, though, is TBA. So basically, again, announced by the professor in terms of what online work are you going to do. And over in this attribute column, you will see that it says face-to-face, because it is, Monday 2 to 250, and then it says online supplement, and that hints at this. And no, this will not change in terms of to be announced. It's, again, what it's hinting at is saying that the professor will announce when that stuff is due and what stuff is due. They will announce that. Now, we also have another permutation, which is maybe a dual enrollment class. We teach classes sometimes for high schoolers only, and this first one is a great example of that. My friend, Dr. Courtwright Nash, the other direction down the hall. But anyway, Tuesday, Thursday, 9:30, that's straightforward, and you might try to register for it, and it's not letting me. What's going on? Look for these words: restricted, special program. Sometimes it'll say dual enrollment as well, but that again means that that's restricted. You would have to get permission of some sort. It could even say that, permission required. But look over here. If you're having troubles getting into a class, it's probably because it's a dual enrollment class or it's taught somewhere else, and you've already been a high schooler. Why do you need to go do that again? The other way that the class could run is at an entirely different campus. These are digital imaging classes, Digital Animation Game Design 104. These up here under CMP is campus. This is M for Maine, and you'll see that over here, Big Rapids campus. Now this last one, again, this is kind of a tip-off, AGA. Okay, so this is different, and you'll see over here, that's at our Grand Rapids campus. So again, if you try to register for that, you probably don't want to commute down to Grand Rapids in the middle of your day, so you'll just have to look out for that. Anything else? Definitely ask your advisor.